Somewhere under this jungle is a city no one has seen for 1,000 years. His name is William Gaduri. He was 12 years old, and every expert told him he was wrong.
The ancient Maya were extraordinary, cities larger than anything in Europe, a calendar more accurate than the one we use today.
What William noticed, alone in his bedroom, is something experts missed for 100 years.
The Maya built their cities to match the stars, and right where the fourth star pointed was a city.
William spent 3 years cross-referencing 117 Mayan cities against every constellation in the ancient Maya sky charts. His theory was simple. The Maya didn't choose city locations randomly. They mapped their civilization directly onto the night sky. He tested against every constellation. Every single one matched. The Maya had been mapping their world to the stars for centuries. Then he found it. A constellation with 3 stars matching 3 known cities but pointing to a 4th location. Empty jungle. So William did something most professional researchers would never do. He emailed the Canadian Space Agency and asked for help. They said yes. The Canadian Space Agency pointed a satellite at the coordinates of a 15-year-old's theory. When the satellite images came back, there was something there, a geometric pattern, hidden under 1,000 years of jungle growth. Somewhere below this canopy, right now, are the walls, plazas, and temples of a city that has not been seen since the year 1000 AD.
At its peak, this city was home to tens of thousands of people. Temples, one of the greats of the ancient scholars.
Then around 900 AD, for reasons we still don't fully understand, they left, and the jungle took everything back. William presented his findings at the Quebec Science Fair in 2016. The judges were skeptical. The archaeologists who heard about it were dismissive. One archaeologist published a public statement calling William's work amateur, saying the structures were just natural formations, not ruins. William didn't quit. He went back to the data, because the data didn't care what anyone thought. The satellite data showed vegetation stress patterns. Plants growing over buried stone behaved differently than plants growing in normal soil. Beneath the roots and soil, the data suggested something extraordinary. Walls, plazas, platforms, the outline of an entire ancient city still intact underground. He entered the Canada-wide Science Fair in 2016. His project reached the national stage. People were starting to pay attention. The story broke globally overnight. BBC, CNN, Le Monde. Within 24 hours, William Gaduri was known on every continent. The Mexican government and a team of professional archaeologists agreed to investigate the exact coordinates William had identified. The team entered the jungle at the coordinates. Dense, disorienting, and then they found stone. Worked stone, cut and placed by human hands, over 1,000 years ago, and nobody had touched it since. The archaeologists began excavating. Within days, they confirmed this was not natural formation. This was a constructed ancient site. Ceramics, carved stone, obsidian tools, made by human hands, untouched for over 1,000 years, surfacing from the earth.
This city had a name, a population, a market, a pyramid.
William stood at the site he found from his bedroom, a city that waited 1,000 years to be seen again. What they excavated was only the beginning. The city extends across the jungle for miles, most of it still underground. William's methodology doesn't just explain one lost city. It predicts the locations of dozens more, still hidden across the Yucatan jungle canopy, and map every structure below. The results are staggering. Archaeologists now believe William's star alignment method could locate hundreds of undiscovered sites across Central America within the next decade. Archaeologists estimate less than 10% of Mayan civilization has been excavated. 90% is still out there, waiting. The Maya didn't just build cities. They built a knowledge system so sophisticated, a teenager in the 21st century could use it to find their ruins. The same stars the ancient Maya mapped are still up there tonight, and they are still telling us where to look.
The Maya didn't separate the earth from the sky. They built one as a reflection of the other.
I wanted to collaborate with professional archaeologists and researchers across North America, expanding my methodology into a full academic framework.
Every city we find gives back a piece of a story that the jungle took away, a story that belongs to all of us.
The next lost city is already out there, and somewhere right now, someone is looking at the sky and beginning to wonder. The excavation is still ongoing. Every season reveals more. Every discovery redraws what we thought we knew about the ancient world. Behind every artifact, every carved stone, every buried wall, is a person who wanted to be remembered.
William Gaduri was 12 years old when he started. He trusted his own curiosity over the consensus of experts. He was right.
But this raises bigger questions. How many more cities are hidden? Why did the Maya disappear? And what else are we completely wrong about? The ancient world is full of stories like this one. Subscribe to Glocal Artifacts and we will find them together every single week.